We actually have some breaking news. I believe this is what Schefter was referring to as obviously a part of his bad news that was coming. Vikings quarterback J.J. McCarthy is expected to be sidelined 2 to 4 weeks with a high ankle sprain. With McCarthy out, Carson Wentz is now in line to start. Carson Wentz football is back. J.J. McCarthy, we hope you get healthy. Obviously, it wasn't the greatest game for the Minnesota Vikings offense last night. J.J. McCarthy in that fourth quarter, the first game, showcased absolute excellence. Him getting hurt again obviously sucks for the development of J.J. and the entire J.J. McCarthy era. But now, one ankle sprain opens the door for potential 2 ankle sprains. 2 sprains, Carson Wentz back on a field. We saw him here in the Indianapolis Colts. When he's playing great ball, it is electrifying. When he's making some decisions that cost your entire city, team, and everything, the game, it's not as fun. He's been through it, though. Maybe a little bit more mature. Maybe in the Kevin O'Connell offense, he has a chance. But if 2 sprains gets going out there, this Vikings team is going to go off without a hitch. NFC North needs to be scared as shit about Carson Wentz taking over.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm excited to see if he can just listen to what Kevin O'Connell says and not do all the other bullshit, all the extracurricular bullshit that he's kind of been known for doing the last several years, where it's like, hey, you know, we just need to pick up 3 yards for a first down and kind of get this drive moving. You don't have to throw it 150 yards downfield, which Wentz tends to do. But I love this. I mean, everyone, you know, JJ was the prince who was promised. We were kind of already starting that. Let's see if Carl Wentz can kind of turn his career around. I mean, we might be talking, you know, we said, hey, same thing with Mac Jones and Brock Purdy. Are we looking at a situation where Carson Wentz potentially is the QB of the future for the Minnesota Vikings? I think there's a chance.
Wow. There's also breaking news coming out about Jayden Daniels. He had a minor knee sprain that they got. I'm texting it in right now. Okay. Underwent an MRI following the loss to the Packers, was diagnosed with a sprained knee. Not a long-term injury, but Daniel's status this week versus the Raiders is in doubt. Holy shit.
Wow.
So that's what Schefter said he was referring to. Jalen Johnson, Jayden Daniels, J.J. McCarthy now. 3 injuries reported here on this Overreaction Monday. Seemingly people losing time throughout the season. That sucks. Did not know that about Jayden. When was it? Do we know when it was?
I mean, he was under pressure all night. But it didn't during the game. You know, he wasn't.
I mean, it looked not.
Yeah, he wasn't as elusive. He wasn't able to get away from guys, but it never looked like he was really hurt.
There was one tackle I remember that was like just one of those awkward ones where his leg went into the ground and it just kind of like moved a little bit while it was at Lambeau. I remember them showing the replay.
Fourth quarter?
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, but he didn't come out. He just kept playing. He actually waved someone off after the play in the fourth quarter.
This is always the tough thing, too, with having a quarterback that can run, right? Where you just like, at some point, somebody's going to land on your foot or your leg, or you're going to slide the wrong way, or you're going to see a hole. You're still an aggressive competitor, so you want to get a few more yards and extend the play, but that might be the play that gets Kirk Cousins called in.
On that, amen. Yeah. On that note, though, whenever Lamar Jackson was up, when he was a free agent, he was representing himself. There was a lot going on. A lot of people were like, it's going to be impossible to deal with. They were trying to spread bad things because he didn't have an agent, okay? So the word was, he's going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt. Can't pay a guy that plays football like that. He's going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt. Some guys have an incredible ability to just avoid the big collisions. Now, granted, in the pocket, anybody can get hurt in the pocket.
Right.
Joe Burrow got hurt in the pocket. Seems like Jayden maybe got hurt in the pocket. So it's like
Purdy.
Yeah, Brock Purdy got hurt in the pocket. So like those in the pocket injuries, if you're not a durable person, I think can show up, or you can get unlucky and kind of get twisted up in there. But the guys that run, I think, and Josh Allen's looking for contact, but if they make it to the NFL and they can run, they also have an ability to avoid hits, which is a skill.
Yeah.
Like, I watched T.Y. Hilton, just won the FIU Hall of Fame, by the way.
Yeah.
Congratulations, T.Y. I watched T.Y. Hilton, undersized wide receiver, but very fast, could get open and understood ball. So, like, he was a great asset.
Right.
But, like, his first couple games, he'd get the ball, and then he would go down before taking a hit. Colts fans were not happy. They're like, hey, let's go. And then all of a sudden, like week 14, week 15, he's still playing. And it's because he's not taking the dumb hits that you don't have to take. So, like, running quarterbacks just can't take the big hits.
Yeah.
Have to know how to not do it. But if you're in the pocket and you get ripped up, that's a nasty place to be. You know?
That was the Burrow thing you were talking about earlier, like where he wanted to get hit early.
It's like, no, you don't, bro. We need you not getting hit. Man, Jayden Daniels.
You're gonna take the hits, regardless of what type of quarterback you are. Like you're in there, and that's why like the quarterbacks that have like these Iron Man streaks, like Brett Favre playing as many games. You know, Peyton, Tom. You know, he had the ACL year, but most of these guys, like we always say, your best ability is availability. Like if you have that same quarterback trotting out, like that's a huge deal just to have that. So when you have these quarterbacks that miss 3 games here, miss 4 games here, miss 6 here, I mean there is something for playing through injuries, and then obviously sometimes you just can't play through certain shit. But yeah, it's tough.
T's and P's. That's a lot of injuries coming out on Overreaction Monday.
And the other quarterback to watch today will be Jayden Daniels. Obviously came up a little limpy on Thursday night in Green Bay. And I think they did some testing over the weekend, and I think Dan Quinn will address the media today, and we'll see what that is, whether his status for Sunday is in question at all. Don't know yet. I don't think it's serious in any kind of way, but I do think that we're going to hear something there regarding some sort of issue with Jayden Daniels. That's my sense of things, and we'll see how that plays out. They're working through it right now.
Okay, on that note, Jayden looked unlike what we've seen of Jayden in the NFL, I think, in the face and everything on the field, certainly against that Packers team, who might be they might be the best team in ball right now.
It might be.
So that might just be the case. I didn't think I remembered him potentially having an injury coming out of there. We will obviously keep T's and P's and positive vibes for Jayden Daniels and everybody that got injured. Let's go to the Bears. There's some bad news coming out of Chicago. Adam Stufner has reported Jalen Johnson, Pro Bowl corner for the Bears, is out indefinitely with a groin injury. Happy to hear it's just a groin, but also sucks that this has happened to Jalen Johnson. The way Adam Schefter was kind of speaking, we thought maybe something very, 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 very serious was happening. It is a groin injury. The team is still evaluating the full extent of the injury, whether surgery is necessary, and how long Johnson will be sidelined. Johnson exited the second quarter. The Bears lost to the Lions after sustaining the injury while breaking up a pass. He missed all training camp, the preseason, and Chicago's opener with a groin injury. Okay. So he came back too early is what the easy thing is to say here. At corner, you got to be healthy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got to be healthy at corner.
Paid.
Yeah, but they'll take advantage. You will get exposed if you're not healthy.
And those soft tissue things, like they take forever to heal. If you have one of those, a groin, a calf, a hammy, a quad, you got to kind of let it fully heal, which is tough during the season. A lot of people say, you come into the season limping, you're going to leave it limping. So this is tough, but hopefully he goes away and gets healthy and then comes back, because he is a very, very, very good corner when he is healthy and out there playing football.
What will the Bears look like whenever he returns? What will the expectations be on the Bears when he returns? We don't know. Still a lot of season left for all teams.
True.
Never forget it. 4 teams who've started 0-2 have made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they have. You're right.
Okay, 4 of them.
Really?
So it's been done before. Yeah, it was the far right column of the teams that go 0-2. Bang, there it is. 4 have made Super Bowl, 45 have made the playoffs, okay? You make the dance, you never know what's going to happen. You might be absolute ass right now. You might have got screwed, maybe by a call or 10. Just know there's a lot of games left, 15 of them. You can turn everything around. This ship can still sail into glory. 4 teams have made it to the Super Bowl. You can still do that. I don't know if Dolphins fans feel that way right now.
No chance.
Best 0-2 team.
Or Bears.
Chiefs?
Saints, Dolphins,
Probably
Browns,
Chiefs.
Panthers. Those are all
Chiefs are 0-2.
Chiefs.